think we're cooking. Should have audio. You guys should have audio. I believe we're in. Alright. We will go to this mode. So, Voivod, how's your week?
Pretty good. Today is a day off for Canadians because we have Victoria Day. So I didn't have work today.
Very nice.
And my character, at least, well, Thaddeus in my other game, he died.
Oh no! Alright, well, he's found his way to Aelinor then.
Well, he kind of reincarnated.
I see. Okay.
He's back.
He's back again. Yes.
As a gnome.
Oh no.
As a dragon. I've never played a dragon before.
Dragon gnome?
Just
An actual dragon?
An actual dragon. He has CR levels.
Ah,
Interesting.
So I'm like, oh, well, how do I play this? What happens to my experience points, DM? And he hasn't replied.
they'll figure it out. I don't see why you couldn't use XP still. Even with, just use the 5e tools crank for the CR, you know?
I mean, because, like, in like, I guess what, Forgotten Realms lore, like, base lore, dragons only get stronger by aging.
Oh, okay, so yeah, if you're gonna play it like that. Oh, interesting, conundrum. I see. Got it.
Or just fusing more things to your body.
Yeah.
Baby wormling. A little wormling, apparently.
Ah, okay.
I'm a tiny dragon.
Maybe, maybe aging is good then for you, like, forced aging effects. Maybe seek those out.
Ooh, maybe.
Maybe. Alright. Well, everybody. It's been a couple weeks. We had some conversations with the Reavers, the Emperor of the Zavid Horde. We had a vacation that ended up giving many gifts as its reward, as you guys traveled across some of the different planes. I think we're all in Halhazar now. I might be wrong.
We're back.
We're back.
Yep, we're here.
We are here.
I think last thing I did was just quickly scan the the Glasslands, and then I think I just came straight back. I think.
Yes. I don't remember. Did I actually? I showed you the map of the Glasslands. Yes.
Yeah, you kind of
Okay.
went over it. I completely forgot everything, but you showed us. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Without any other, was there any questions we needed answered quick, or anything I needed to work on from last time? I did lose a few of my notes through the move. I did notice that some of my note cards didn't end up making it home. So.
I realized there's something I wanted to ask Zavid, but it's not super important. My plans for today, really, or at least for what I would do in game, was just basically start, like, it's just downtime stuff. It's just to start creating.
Are we gonna slice of life it today? That's fine with me. What are you guys feeling?
Greg is standing there at the sandwich shop, just kind of staring off to nowhere as it's a little bit of a lull at the time of the day. He goes, "Today I'll start conquering the world."
Oh.
And I start walking off.
You leave the sandwich shop for to begin your conquest. The DM begins to sweat from his forehead. All right. And with that, what is your first move, Mr. Greg?
Board the meadery machine, and I what's the nation's bordering Halzard?
Well, let's take a look. Halhazar. Let's take a look here. We have. So yeah, Halhazar is located within the Ved Coast. Bordering that is Aldaria, which is the land of a few human empires, but also the land of the Moon Elves of Galeheim. West of them are the Tower Gnomes. within Leondir of the Christian Fields, sorry, one of the drug empires that you have benefited from already. You're kind of familiar with that now. Down here are the cliff dwarves, sailor dwarves of a kind of swampy land known as the Oggenlands.
I don't have a short elf yet. I'll go Aldaria.
Okay, you want to begin driving towards Aldaria.
Yeah.
Alrighty, understood. Well, then let us get to this map, and let's move you out.
We should do a reconvene RP.
I'll try to be as loud as possible when leaving the city.
Okay. All right. In leaving,
rallying the minions.
Okay. Do you reach out to? You're reaching out to your minions. Do you see your allies as minions also?
They do their own thing usually.
Understood. All right.
And they haven't requested me to do anything, so I'm doing my own thing.
Very good. Everybody else, before he leaves, what would you be doing that day?
Deus has to craft a lot of stuff, but there is some stuff he wants Thaddeus to do. And he would ask Thaddeus to find friends to help him do it.
Okay.
So he's going to say to Thaddeus, really, first, I guess. I will stay here to prove myself. People won't listen if I don't have something to show for, as the Zavid meeting was a proof of. So I will do that. Meanwhile, go forth and look for the relic. We know roughly where it is. Take some friends with you. And then I guess he'll say, then I will, very well, I will look for them. And he'll basically look for the other two.
Okay. What is Pinpin up to in this moment?
Pinpin wants to build a network, an information network.
Okay. So I think
of little children.
Of little children. All right.
Yes, they'll hear whispers. Pinpin's looking for exotic meats, ingredients.
Exotic meats and ingredients. Understood. Allow me a moment. The meadery machine. We have a token for it. Very good. How fast is this fucker? 120 feet? Okay. So, there we go.
Which isn't actually that very fast.
No, but it can drive all day long. Yep. So, as you begin your journey out, let's see. Do I have a smaller map for?
I yell at the chantry. I'm gonna take over the elves. Get in the car.
You get a surprising good from beyond the wall as you speed off. Let's see here. I do not have it uploaded. Let me do that quickly.
And as I pass the Hal Hades area, I'll pick up the bandits from that area.
Okay. Just for a moment of scale, let's just give it a moment, though. I gotta upload this map here. Let's see, 120 feet. So you can do 13... You're actually only going about 15 miles an hour. So let's see.
If we get a small army, that's perfectly fine.
Yes, I'm just trying to figure out day travel. Hold on, save that. Alright, here.
Because we can fill quite a bit of people with the spirit shrouded room, and then tow a wagon onto it, which can carry more people.
50-50. There we go. All right. Sorry, just trying to get this map for you.
And then as we swing up north towards the elves, any other bandit camps, we do the either join us or die kind of deal.
Understood.
This man woke up and chose violence.
He really did.
That's an everyday thing for him.
All right.
No one had anything for me to do, so I'm doing violence.
You're setting out. Yes, understood. Let's just copy Greg for this token. All right.
Understandable.
Greg, I'm going to need you to roll me a series of dice as you travel along this road. Well, why don't you just begin? I'm gonna. Do you have agency over your character? Let's see here. You should be able to move him.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So for every square, go ahead and roll me d20. So that's one. Yep. You're good. Keep going. Okay. Oh, I need to, so sorry. We are going to round up here a little bit, just for the sake of this. You'll be able to move 3 squares every hour, so continue.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
You're good to go. You may continue.
Alright.
You're ripping out. You're now a few miles away from Halhazar as it disappears off into the background.
Wando Forest. That sounds Alvi-ish. Or is this like still the kind of tip of that peninsula?
This is.
Is it a greater map or a smaller map?
This is that. That is a much more zoomed in map. You are still
Okay.
within this tile.
Ah, okay.
Yep. You are free to continue.
1, 2, 3. I'll roll 3 times.
Sure, that works for me.
3 times.
Ah, okay. So at a 20, you will go ahead and roll me a d100.
100. 48.
48. Okay. Just one moment, please. Planes. Eleanor mapping. There we go. All right. So here you got a. What was it again? So sorry.
48.
48. Easy peasy. The Pokemon Battle Fade cross-in will cross your screen. Let's take you to a nice forest map here. I like using this one. All right. Let me just clear out all this nonsense.
Nah, this is canon.
This is
What's happening here?
This is what is here. Yes, of course. Hunter's character, rest in peace. All right.
Recipes.
Go ahead and put yourself in the southeastern section of this map, as well as the metering machine, if you are able to. I got that at least. It
How
is
big
a
is that?
gargantuan machine, I believe.
Oh my god.
Maybe? I don't know.
Let's take a look
Yes?
here. Most likely. I mean, it is like a car. Yeah, we'll just call it there. We'll shrink it down by 1. All right. Let's get some different music going. Struggle in the jungle. Oh, they got the pan flute? No problem. All right. Greg, in beginning your road trip, as you rip through this forest, buzzsaws and weapons that are attached to this thing, cutting and carving your way through, as far as a direct path to your goal as you get, something does cross your path. Unluckily for them. Let's see here. What do we got? Okay. You are a single level guy. Let's see here. You're level 14, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. No, 13.
13, okay.
I thought we did level. Or no, we're close to it.
Very good. These sort of jawed plants will spring up as you pass by, and try to intercept your vehicle. Alrighty. There are 3 of them. Go ahead and roll initiative, please. All right.
2 16s, okay. Guess it makes it easy.
Let's see, what is their movement speed? Not very quick. Understood. They will move 10 feet forward. And begin spreading these pheromones around themselves in a very wide radius. This pollen will fill the air and obscure the area. Let's see here. Yep, that is them. It is your turn, Greg. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, meter machine is gonna go. Clicky clicky. I cannot move meter machine.
Oh, okay. I will give you controlled by privileges. Are you able to now?
Yep.
Okay, very good.
Alright. Alright, meter machine is gonna clip that one on the south.
I believe it has like drive-by weaponry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crushing wheels.
So I have to make a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
For this guy here, I will highlight him. This one here?
Yeah.
Okay, he will get a 14.
Okay, he succeeds. I guess succeeds means nothing.
He doesn't take half damage or anything like that?
Saving through or take 16 and be knocked prone. Yeah,
Okay.
there's nothing for a fan.
Okay, understood. I do need you to make a charisma saving throw now that you've entered the pollen space.
Okie dokie. Charisma. That would be a
12.
12?
You fail. You are currently charmed. Greg, this is not going to be too bad for you. All you wish is to get as close to these plants as you possibly can. You can still feel free to attack them, though.
Oh yeah. I guess I do a charging thing. Does the charge thing trigger even if I'm on the vehicle?
Like a dash action?
I have the charge thing. Is that still
I see.
applicable?
If they are within 20 feet, I believe, right, is the stipulation? Or you have to move a minimum of 20 feet to get to them, so they are...
I'm like hanging off the car kind of deal. So I'm gonna be like charging them and attacking.
Yes. Let's see. You're charmed. You have to use your action to dash. Using it... Oh, okay, no, never mind. You do not have to use your dash action if you are able to get there within your normal movement speed. What is your movement speed if you disembark, which takes half your movement to do?
If I'm flying, that'll be 120.
Okay, so
Or no,
60.
That'll be 80. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, go ahead and you are free to move and make your attack, and then I will make the save against the boar rush thing, the charge.
All right.
Is it a strength saving throw by chance? I don't remember.
It must succeed a DC 11 strength saving throw
Okay.
while prone.
It will roll a 19.
Oh wait, the saving. Oh, the saving throw is my proficiency plus strength. Oh, an 8. All right, that is 5 and 5, 10, 18, 18 DC. Yeah.
Okay, so 19 just beats it.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then I guess I'll pummel it with the maul.
sure.
Now that I've stopped the vehicle because I have to be near it.
Yes.
I was just planning on doing drive-by butchery. All right. Just reckless attack. And bone claw. Yep, bone claw. While raging. 1.
I believe 16 will hit. 20 will hit.
3.
Just hold for a moment. He might be gone already. 27. The fire seems to be particularly effective. After the second swing, they are dead.
Alright, alright. And then I guess I'll swing around the other side of the machine.
Yes, with your removing movement, you can swing back around.
And then the last 2 hits on it.
Okay, let's see. The 27. Yeah. All right. Hold on. 72. Yes, with the last 2 swings, the second one is also dead.
The fools. They might have had a chance to survive if they didn't do the pheromones.
Possibly.
Because I was just planning on just driving through them.
That's true. All right, Greg. Up next is this plant, who is going to shoot out his pheromones. 60. There you go. Oh, I don't think I made the last ones visible. Not that it matters. They are dead now. Let's see. I will zero those out. All right. that is going to be your turn. I will need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. That'd be 15.
You will save.
Alright. Does that make it so I don't want to be near them anymore?
Nope, you're free to do as you like.
Alright, I just drive off.
Understood. There is no possible way that this plant can catch up to you. I will give you XP. Alright. And with that, we will return to our main map. Alright. Feel free to move yourself about.
Alright. Move another 3. 1, 2, 3.
When you get to 4 hours, we will move to the other 2.
Okay.
Okay, you're clear.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. That river crossing with your vehicle, go ahead and make me a water vehicles check. You can use either strength or dexterity for this.
I will use strength.
Or land vehicles check, sorry. Okay, yeah, make a strength check.
Alright. Normal. I'll rage for this.
Sure.
There we go.
You rage against the river, and this is a very shallow river, but it still requires some gumption to get it going. And you plow straight through it and continue on your path unimpeded. You begin to pass through this forest as it begins to loosen up a little bit more as it continues onward. Greg, good stuff. You're on your way. You've gone through, on the other map, at least, one big tile, so. We will return to our other party. What are you guys doing? Our other members of the party.
I guess I was looking for the other 2.
Okay.
So I guess I will use the sight.
Yes. With that wisdom, you are able to determine their location.
Just flattening brush and running over small creatures.
Yep. He is basically the droid army showing up on Naboo. They're all like running and screaming away from him, and he's just like running them over and stuff. Pin is talking to a bunch of kids.
Gauntlet needs more power.
Aw. Well, I guess he will go to Pin first.
Okay.
You'll see Pin surrounded by a bunch of homeless kids.
He'll watch for like a couple minutes just to see what's happening.
Pin, what you doing?
I am offering them money and treats in exchange for whispers of their hearing.
Ah, okay. Go ahead and make a charisma check, like a persuasion check, but also make a investigation check, sure.
Great. Not the most charismatic frog.
14. With
then an investigation?
Sure. If you spend a couple silver on some treats that you bring by or something that you've cooked up, they will agree to get you some information. With a 19, what kind of whispers are you trying to pick up on? Are you just trying to get a lay of the land here, or are you trying to get something in particular?
Competing restaurants.
Ah, understood. Well, Halhazar is known for its expansive culinary sort of diversity, and also just the cuisine that has come from here is exceptional. There are a number of restaurants that you have to contend with. On your block, there are famous bistros and things like this. Very, very fancy things for the nobles that do live within Branamoro. But nearby, you've also heard that in Bron Kelgis, there's this new restaurant that has opened up not too far away. And disturbingly enough, you hear that they are actually selling something that very few people can get their hands on, and that is, of course, Varetian gumbo. Something that is so abhorrently disgusting and delicious at the same time, it confuses the palate and the mind.
I see.
It's hipster food.
Tell these kids, I want dirt on this guy. Where this chef is.
You see a teenage kid in a red cloak, and he looks at you and he says, "Yeah, okay," and he kind of flips out this like butterfly knife, and he says, "But it's gonna cost you." As he and his little goon squad of like 10-year-olds kind of cross their arms awkwardly.
What are we talking?
They squint their eyes. Kill Greylod the Kind. No, let's see. Done. We got some guys on a turf, and they're bugging us, okay? And we want them out of here. The problem is, I can't murder an adult without going to trial.
I snap my fingers at my 10 fucking raptor riding fucking frogs.
Ah, okay.
Coming to me.
Yes.
And I just motion them with like a fucking the thumb over the neck. Get them out of here.
Get them out of here. Are you sending them to go take care of this dirty work, or
At night.
at night? Understood. At night, we will allow them to make a contested combat roll and see how that turns out. All right.
Is this guy powerful? I'll ask them.
They're just a bunch of meanies. They're sailors from outside of town.
Consider it done.
He
Get dirt.
these little guys start walking off. They're gonna start getting dirt, so they have something to report back. An exchange of information will happen as soon as you've carried out your end of the bargain.
Okay.
All right. That is what you see.
Pinpin. Employing kids, are we?
Yep.
Yeah,
You know, they don't have anything really. They're all homeless. They don't have any family, so give them something to do. Yeah.
Perfect to exploit them.
Exactly.
You're
Guy that is miles away.
doing a great service for them then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they'll appreciate their employment under you. You guys, we thought you were dead. The past couple
no.
days, we weren't able to detect where you. what
Oh
happened to you
yeah.
guys?
We weren't here in this plane. I did use one of these. It holds out like his 5 forks he has, and yeah, we went to a different plane. And where did we go? There was a place that was
First it was
kinda
hell.
flamey, yeah, kind of flamey.
Pandora.
We
place
ate
with
something there, I
dragons.
think, and we killed stuff. And then we left that one to go another place, and that one was more planty-like. We
Aberration
killed
zone.
people and ate stuff. And then I think we went one other place. I don't remember.
I thought it was 2 planes that we
Just
went to.
2. I just think 2. You're right. Just 2. And then yeah, I found these, and I show them a thing of glue.
You guys went to
Nice.
3 planes total. You went to Pandemonium, you went to Hades, and you also went to Arborea, right?
I don't think we did go to Arborea.
That's where the or not Arborea. Which one was it? It was that really like
Beastlands?
yeah, the Beast. That's what it was. Yeah,
Yeah, we did go to Beastlands.
yeah.
And we did go to Pandemonium. You're right.
Yeah.
But then I'll show them Everything we got. Hold on, I gotta remember. I remember everything we fucking got. We got a fuck ton of shit.
Sovereign glue,
It's in our
deck,
it's
mini
in our
things.
vacation bag. Yes. I'll pull out this other bag. I forget
Dragon
what the bag was
eggs.
called. We got a better version of a bag holding.
Your vacation bag.
Yes. I'll
Oh,
show
the
'em
herder's
vacation
pouch or whatever
bag.
it is.
Yeah, there. And I'll show them everything in it. Here you go.
That-
Look at found this stuff.
That's a lot of stuff you guys got.
See, look
And-
at this. Pick a card.
Ooh, you know what? I remember seeing this before. I picked one out of curiosity.
That'd be an awful thing to do at a tavern. Random slaps. Pick a card.
You see like 20 people just like look as they hear the words pick a card and they just start running.
Now imagine this. Imagine you take a card and you glue it to someone.
Oh god. What would that even do? I don't understand.
know.
Okay, alright.
I don't think you
Can they
can
pick
do
it up?
that. 'Cause as soon as you take it out of the
Yeah,
deck,
they dissolve, don't they?
yeah.
Yeah.
So just out of character question.
Yeah.
When we take it out of the deck, it's used and it's gone forever, right?
From that deck, yes. Because it is not the dreidel of a lot of stuff. It is the deck of many things. It does not have
Yes.
infinite uses, yes.
Okay.
Don't you have to also announce how many cards you're pulling?
Yes, that is true.
Okay. In my lifetime, my companions and I drew from this very similar deck. My companions were not so fortunate. Meanwhile, mine was life-changing, to say the least. I actually drew the one that the most closely represented my home, and was granted the use of wish.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah.
Can I have a
Yeah.
beer?
Yeah, of
So you're
course.
saying if I pull one of these cards right now, I'll get wish?
There's a chance, but one of my allies, he lost his soul and he lost all his belongings. I would say at the very least, if you were to draw from this deck, at least on your person, you want to remove all your valuables. Otherwise, they can all disappear.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad things that can happen from this, and some good. So I'm not sure how much I want to use this.
Well, yeah, well, besides that, there's plenty of other stuff in here. Look at some glue. And, you know, there's a book of some sort, I don't know.
There is so much treasure here, but it sounds like you guys had a good time. It's like a food adventure or something.
Yeah, oh yeah, I got these, and I'll pull out 2 dragon eggs? Or is it wyvern?
Yeah, they're full dragon
We
eggs.
still have 3
Yeah.
left.
3, sorry, yeah. I thought you have one, though. Pretty sure you have just one that you gave to the restaurant.
No. I gave him leftovers from the first one we cooked.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
that yeah.
Yeah, so then, yeah, I just got pull out 3 eggs.
Oh my!
And now there's this handful of people that have the random ability to fly now.
Do you know what I guess kind of dragon? this belongs to?
I
This
think,
was a fire
Craig-
dragon.
No, he
Red
ate it.
dragon.
This
Red
is
dragon.
a red dragon egg.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tasted good.
These guys are hard to tame, from what I understand, but they're very strong. What are you planning on doing with them?
Well, I did try to cook one. It did make a good meal, but definitely not crazy. So I don't know what I want to do with the rest of these, honestly.
I mean, cooking one, if what you got out of it seems to be of value, then that's not a bad idea. Personally, if you needed the cash, I would probably just, relinquish them for money.
Well, I kind of am really, yeah, I really have too much money already. So when I cook these, allows people to fly for an hour plus for the entire day. Damn. When a creature within 5 feet of you is hit by a melee attack,
I hate this bit
you
so
can use
much.
your reaction to direct the damage to you.
I see.
Yeah, you can do those things.
Could be effective. I still feel like maybe these would be in better use with people who knows how to handle such valuables.
I think I'll sell 2 and just keep 1 more for if I ever need to make this for like someone that tanks.
Keeping 1 is a good idea.
Okay.
A dragon, if we can have it as our ally, would be very strong.
Just so you know, Pinpin, the fly ability is the one that you know how to replicate now. The other 2, like that does the auto like return hit thing, that is a random effect.
I see.
Yeah.
So I can cook stuff now that allows you to fly for an hour?
Yeah, you can specify that if you roll high enough, you can specify that that's
see.
what you want it to do.
I see.
Yep.
So I can just make food that allows people to fly.
Yes.
Okay, well.
That's some powerful Taco Bell.
Yes.
That's making some Red Bull, baby.
But speaking of, Pinpin, have you been utilizing the soul pieces, sorry.
Soul pieces. Well, I got one in this thing, and I'll pull out Church.
Oh.
But he's kind of a low end soul piece.
He smacks his head on the floor.
Well, if you may have noticed from
Yeah, I took the Black Dragon one.
Deus, he's only able to fly because of the use of a soul piece. It's been very convenient for him. I have a natural fly speed, but not the quickest. So I would recommend utilizing one if you don't have any for mobility. There's a shop in town in the city that sells them. If you've dropped by there.
Jack?
Where'd he go? Oh no.
Did he die?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Maybe the spaghetti got him.
Sometimes the spaghetti gets you know what I mean? I didn't think about it. It's true.
When you throw it on a wall, sometimes it throws it back.
Sometimes it hits you right in the face. You're not wrong.
Nope.
Oh, there he goes.
I wonder if
We
his
lost connection.
internet died. Is it raining right now?
Maybe.
Yep, his internet died. What the Okay, he did not just like dono wall you. He's just
I cut back to Greg, I guess.
Oh man. Understood. Alright, Greg. You are tearing with your Dragula through the forest. Go ahead and continue your journey.
Okay. 3. River.
Yep. So just another Susong River is actually so shallow that you can just walk it. You do not have to worry about anything there. You will have 2 D100 rolls for you that you need to make me though. 2 of them. 3 and a 19.
3.
Well, I think that's a. Let's see. Oh, okay. You pass by some of these like horsemen from the Halhazar, like from the Vedkos government, and they just wave you on. They kind of recognize you.
All right, I keep on driving.
Yep, you keep on driving. They don't seem to have any sort of tussle with you. Let's see. In the 19, a similar thing happens where you instead find a bunch of nomads, of these forest nomads, and they wave you down as if they want to just chill for a
I'll
moment.
stop by. I'll offer them the chance to start conquering the elf lands.
Hey, man, that sounds pretty cool, man. Up north?
Yes, the elves had it easy for too long now.
Hey, man, that's pretty far out what you're saying, but I gotta
already
agree.
have dwarves and gnomes.
Well, sure, man. If we can keep pace, man. Oh, why don't you have this? We got a present for you, as a kindred spirit of these forests, and they will give you a reward.
Lovely.
You will be gifted with a sizable bag of Vidalcan seaweed.
Oh, more of this. I throw it onto the pile.
Very good, man. We'll come with, man, no problem. And they will accompany you for the foreseeable future until you do something that they don't like.
Okay.
Alright.
You're alright with murdering, pillaging, and raping, right?
Not really, man.
Oh, alright. What about killing?
Oh, that's different. Sure, man.
And looting?
That's what we do, man.
Alright, well, you do that.
Okay. Alright, you are free to make your rolls.
Also, I start putting the metering machine on TomTom control.
Like the band from Holy Fuck?
No,
I'm sorry,
I have
the song.
TomTom, my human midget that drives.
Understood.
And to be a pun off the navigation system.
Very good. Go ahead and make me 2 more D100 rolls.
Alright.
39 and 100. Ooh, Monka. Alright, 39 is monsters. Okay. So it's gonna be a river thing. And 100 is a reward. Let's get you that reward first. Let's see here. Kind of nestled within this river, you see an old boat that has like kind of run its course and has been kind of discarded here. Scattered around, you see a single fisherman's corpse and a few of his catches and things like that. Would you like to investigate and see what he has?
Alright, I will proceed by crushing the boat with the metering machine, and I'll hang low to grab whatever satchel he has.
Okay, understood. Go ahead and roll me a d10, please. Just to determine what it is that you're getting here. Okay. Thank you. Alrighty. How do I want to do this? 1, 2. We will say that it is a... What the fuck? Alright. Can you roll me another d10, please?
Okay.
4. Okay. Within his within this satchel of his, you see a few like dead fish here and there, and just a few like pieces of lunch, but also kind of wrapped in a cloth, this old stinky book.
Literature. I give that to Note.
Note looks over the book, and he's like, "Boss, here, look at this." And he kind of gives you a summary of what this book does.
Listen is. Well, I guess Note can do that now.
Okay, but Note will spend his time learning how to do this. Very good. And of course, that is not a one-use book, so if you ever return back to your party and want to give that to them, you can do so.
Alright, I'll throw that in the pile of stuff.
Very good.
I throw the nomads some food. To share 'em out.
They dish out this food. Thanks, man. Let's see. Let me get this next encounter generated. Around this kind of winding river area, in sort of the marshland of it, you come across. Let's see. I gotta roll it. If it lets me. There we go. Thank you. All right. Oh, very good. Okay. Kind of a rare sight amongst these parts. At least this far inland, but not unheard of upon the waterways of the Ved Coast. You will encounter some of these pirates, these coastal ogre pirates, that will begin charging you, and your little band that has begun to form here. Let's see here.
Ogre pirates.
Ogre pirates, yay. Where the fuck is this map?
How many are there?
That's a good question. Let's see, 450. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are only 6 of them. Another map just with a bunch of bullshit on it. Hold on. Alright, feel free to put yourself on, again, the southeastern side of this map. Jack's back!
Oh, I'm back.
You returned.
Oh, the internet killed me.
What happened, man?
The internet died.
I know that. What'd you do to the internet, though?
What do you mean? Nothing. It just dead.
Okay.
And I just tried to reset it like 50 times.
I see.
I think it just came back normally.
Ogres speak giant, right?
They sure do.
Okay.
Is this a moment of communication? Of possible
recruitment
of these ogres?
Yeah.
It could be like the rumbling by the time.
God, he's making his own like wah, dude. He's just collecting guys. Hold on. I have a token for like just a bunch of nomads. Hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Would you like to start? We might not even have combat here. Would you like to start with a charisma check and just intimidation? What are you trying to do here? If you want to socialize with these guys,
intimidation. You want to stomp some elves?
Go ahead and roll it. 16. Allow me to make a counter intimidation check. Because instead of having wisdom about whether or not they should trifle with you, I think they should just meathead this out, I think. Duplicate. Let's see here. What'd you get? A 16?
16.
They are going to just roar, kill him! And approach your direction, as they don't seem to be wise enough to understand that you are a threat to them. These guys will these tribal warriors will go all as one, because they are just so minute of a threat. Let's see here. 2. Alright, I believe you rolled first, so feel free. For the metering machine, this river will count as rough terrain.
Okay. Well, I guess I rage and let loose wings. So.
Oh shit!
Yep. Just fly right into the middle of them, and I will do the filth burst.
Ah, very good. What do I have to do for that?
That is a bottom of the list. Filth burst. 20-foot radius. 20-foot high cylinder. Must make a Constitution save 15.
Sorry, what was the radius?
20 by 20.
20 by 20. So this guy.
Well, 20 radius. Yeah. So.
This guy. That guy would get caught in it. Okay, so those 3. Got it. Con save, you said?
Yeah, 15.
Pop, pop, pop. 1 will succeed, 2 will fail.
And half. Well, by taking 10 poison, 3d6 on a fail. What? Oh, the wording on this is weird. Ugh.
Okay.
Or that ends its turn must take a. When it appears, taking 10 parentheses 3d6 poison damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
So yep, just roll 3d6.
All right. 3d6.
13.
All right.
Okay, so 2
poison.
will take 13. 1 guy will take 6.
Now, is that just a free action?
Let me take a peek at your feature there. Oh, that was your thing that you got from the dragon, right?
Dragonheart, yeah.
I believe that is. Is it a reaction? I thought it was like a.
That was a legendary action.
That's right. You have your first legendary action thing. Yeah, that's nothing to you. You can just do that
right.
once a turn.
Yeah, that goes off, and then I will pummel the shit out of this ogre.
Go for it.
So it dies. Then move on to the next. Okay.
I will add the metering machine to the initiative so that your
Advantage, yes.
Okay. Let me see here. It's 26 minus 19. He's dead with the first strike.
All right, and then the second one takes 33.
Do you have a 20-foot? You do have a 20-foot reach. Okay, I knew it was long. I just didn't know how long it was. All right. And then after the third strike, this guy is also dead. Is it? I'm sorry. Was it this guy that you wanted to attack, or this one?
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
Whatever's closer.
sounds good. That one will also hit for Jesus. Let's see, 37. 9 is exactly what you need to kill him too.
Shoulda accepted.
Wait. Maybe we can have an agreement.
Okay. Come aboard.
Oh, okay. They're gonna the 3 remaining ones, as you've like killed their boss, will submit and join your group here.
How fast can they move? We have to keep pace with his truck or his car.
Oh no, they can get in the car.
Can it fit?
Yeah, I have the spirit shroud room.
Yeah,
Oh,
he made it.
right.
He made it so he can just shove a bunch of
It's
people
a
in the car. now.
TARDIS.
Yes.
Gotta catch them all.
Yep. You now have 3 ogres under your command. Feel free to name them as you like.
All right. Augie, Og, and Ogog.
Very good. All right. We will return to. Let's. I might as well make one more roll because I believe that finishes your day of travel. Or no,
Okay.
your 8-hour span. Technically, you can go to bed and the other guys can keep going.
Yeah, Tom can drive.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, nothing happens. You're good to go.
All right.
All right. Returning now to a conversation cut short.
Yeah. Wow, what were you saying? Oh yeah, this thing, and I pull out church again. Second time.
I was gonna ask you. You utilize soul pieces. There's a shop in the city that sells them.
Well, do we have any right now?
We have some, but the ones that we have in our possession, they're. I feel like they're not. Like none of them are for mobility. If that's something you're looking for.
Well, show me where this is. I am interested.
I take him to the what's that store name? Roseblood Incorporated or whatever.
Yes. Roseblood Incorporated. Pin. You walk into this massive, expansive, almost Walmart-like trade shop. Maybe you know what? Maybe it's more like a public sort of bazaar. Not so much that. I would say it's like. Have you ever gone to like a gun sale or like a? Oh wait, no, Jack. You know, it's like an estate sale but permanent. Yes.
Oh,
there you go.
I know those.
You know those. You just see all these different knickknacks for sale. As you enter, you see, kind of wearing a tall white suit with a very tall hat, a little stubbly white beard and mustache, goatee combo, a very familiar face to you. As visiting for the first time is, in fact, the CEO of Roseblood Incorporated, who, as he kind of as you enter, he kind of sniffs the air and kind of squints at you, and then kind of walks off. Familiar, he says, as he walks away.
Who is the CEO of Roseblood Incorporated?
Yes.
Is this from a past life?
Yep.
Who the fuck? Wait, is this the guy we?
It's Vampire Colonel Sanders.
It's Vampire Colonel Sanders?
Yes.
God, who the fuck? What did he do? I don't remember.
You guys just did business with him sometimes. That's all he
see.
did. Yep.
I see, reoccurring character. I
Yes.
see Vampire Colonel Sanders. Interesting.
Very good.
Okay. I say, I think I remember this guy. He's okay.
Yep. You see a bunch of these different Shatterkai elves running this shop. A collection of these different soul pieces here and there, up for trade, with little like paper note marks of what they are and what they might achieve if they are applied properly. And then also a warning saying that you are not to apply 3 soul pieces to any of your equipped garments, otherwise you may face severe health God, what am I trying to say? Health and safety concerns.
Adverse effects.
Adverse effects, yes.
I see. I go to the back shelf, the luxury soul gems.
The luxury soul gems. You want to see what they got in stock today?
What's
Sure.
the high end stuff? Yeah.
The high end
Top
stuff.
shelf.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a d20?
I help him look.
Okay. Boom.
A 4. Okay. They have a number of things. Nothing too crazy today. It seems like they've been selling things out to a party not too long ago. That came through looking to trade stuff, but that's not a bad thing. They still have plenty to offer as far as low end stuff, and they do have a few interesting things that are affordable too. Let's see. You see a soul piece for a Fessel Trice. The soul piece of a Were-Tiger. and the soul piece of a Yesterbrod.
A were-tiger.
Yes.
That one sounds cool. Is there any way I can understand what it does?
Well, it does give you. It notes on there that it would give you considerable defenses against most damage done from non-magical attacks. It can also allow you to turn into a tiger, as one thing that you can also do.
I can already do that.
Yes.
What about what was the other ones?
What did I say? It was a Thessal Trice. Yep, Thessal Trice.
Trace.
And a Yesterbrod.
I do the Yesterbrod.
You know that is a sort of monstrous creature. They describe it as a two-headed foul beast that is capable of expelling these really caustic spores and nasty things.
Expelling really caustic spores. Interesting. And then the Thessal Trice?
We're all about caustic spores.
Yes, a Thessal Trice is a multi-headed cockatrice.
And what is that tail? What does the description say? What can I do?
Well, it notes that it has the same thing as if you look upon a cockatrice, you can just be blinded. And you also will get the benefits of having a sort of resistance against all different sorts of effects as you yourself grow multiple small heads.
Well, that sounds pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
I like that one. How much?
I think a shockingly low amount of money. Hold on.
You could be that tropophobic frog with all the babies in the back.
Trypophobia? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, the thing I have nightmares about. Sounds good.
Your favorite.
Have
your
all
favorite.
eyeballs on
Yep.
your back.
I
I'll
had
make it, though.
I had a nightmare about exactly that once. 400 gold. That's it.
Order gold. Sure, why not?
Easy peasy. Yeah. So that is something that you can put onto an armor for the multiple heads thing. Otherwise, why don't you just go ahead and look up if you have it in your 5e tools, Thessal Trice, and you can take from that whatever you like, and just let me know what you want to grab. Notably, you can get immunity to poison damage, and also the poisoned condition, or petrified. Those are also some things that you can do.
Multiple heads.
Thank you, Voivod.
Is there a displacer beast?
Displacer Beast is a very common one that they probably would have. Let's see here. I would say that probably yes, just because they are specifically hunted quite often.
Oh, it's kind of sad. I want. Can I get two?
I will say for 2, make an investigation or just roll a d20. Yeah.
D20.
So no, there's only the one.
Okay, I'll get the one. How much?
300 gold.
Okay.
Displacer Beast is pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, I guess I like the multiple heads. That's actually pretty good. So I can just get this ability?
Yeah, you can just take your armor or whatever clothes you're wearing and just slap it in. It takes an action.
Okay, I do that. I slap it in.
Okay. As you do so, whenever you wear this armor, you're going to grow 8 little heads.
8 little heads. 8 little frog heads.
And you have advantage on saving throws against being blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, stunned, or being knocked unconscious.
And then you said I get condition immunities? I can get one of those? Or no?
No, that's a
if I
different
had
thing.
another one.
Yeah.
If I had another one, I could get that. Well, I'll just get the multiple heads. Let's go. Okay, let
Is
me
this
put
placer
that-
beast for armor?
Oh, sorry. You will also get the regen too. Keep that in mind.
Regen of heads?
Yes. Well, no, it's hit points too. The Thessal
is
Trice
it?
regains 3 hit points for each head that you have.
I see. That's pretty strong.
Yes. You have to take fire or acid damage to lose that regen.
Okay.
That's
I
crazy.
don't know.
Whoa, that's pretty good. so many things in that one ability.
Yes.
Is Displacer Beast for armor?
For which one? Oh, are you talking about the
Sopius.
So it depends on what you want to grab there. Let me take a look. What specific ability are you trying to graft?
Avoidance.
Probably an armor thing then.
Okay. Can I look for a shield here as well?
Yes, and any armor one that you want, you could also put on a shield. So if that's what you're also wondering, then that would work just fine too.
Probably that.
Yeah, they sell like normal stuff if you want to just buy a shield. Do you want to look for a magic shield here too, or no?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, sure. Let me see what they got in stock. All right, here. So, you hop over to the weapons and armory area of the shop, and let's see here, Metropolis, their armor section. They have all sorts of stuff. They have sentinel shields. They have a couple of them. They have a +1 shield. They have 3 +1 shields for sale. They have a +3 chainmail, some adamantine armor of different makes. They have an animated shield, which is very rare. And a shield of missile attraction.
Missile attraction. Let me look what this is.
Sure. One of the clerks comes over and helps you figure out what you're looking to buy.
Wait, can this
Oh.
thing give me infinite heads? And just...
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'll keep this in mind. Actually, how much is the shield of missile attraction?
I think roll 2. Is it 2d10? Yeah, roll 2d10.
2d10.
I believe it's 15k.
15k. Okay, that's too much.
Let me just make sure that's right quick. Buying magic items. 2d10 times 1000, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. The other armors you said there's like a +1, a +3, something.
Yeah, there's a +3 chainmail. Let's see here. So sorry, let me get back there. For the
Chainmail's heavy armor, isn't it?
It is, yep.
Was it medium?
There was a adamantine breastplate. There's a +2 chainmail, +3 chainmail. You don't see any. Oh, there's a +1 chain shirt, a +1 padded armor. An armor of resistance. That's plate mail against psychic damage. Holy shit! That's the one. That's the armor right there.
Oh, that would be good for Deus.
Or anybody who ever fights a Sundered ever.
Okay, I'm curious. So Thaddeus can only wear medium, otherwise he can't fly.
Yeah.
So for him, I think the adamantine breastplate is it just a regular? Like there's no plus or anything?
Yep, it's just adamantine breastplate.
Okay, and how much is the heavy +3 psychic defense one?
Let's see. The psychic one. Let's see. The armor of resistance. You mean?
Is that the one we're talking about?
Yeah.
There?
Yeah, that gives you. Yeah. So I don't think it gives you any bonus to AC. Let me just check. It does armor of resistance. Let's see here. Yeah, it just gives you resistance to psychic damage. That would be another 2d10 times 1000 roll.
So how much AC does it give?
It is plate, so 18.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Okay, so do 2d10 for that.
Yep.
Let me find 2d10. Fuck.
16. Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I guess I'll take it. 16k. How much is one flat? Is it 1 to 100 or 1 to 10?
It's 1 of 10.
1 to 10, okay. My money. Wait, how much is the adamantine breastplate?
Considerably less. Let's see. That is only... Roll a d6.
Oh, okay.
So 300 gold plus normal breastplate cost.
Okay.
So 700 gold.
Okay. Update the sheets.
Was there anything else you wanted to look for while you're here, Pinpin?
You know what? I'm gonna give my child a better soul.
A better soul?
Better than Boar.
Sure. Did you have anything in mind?
Some animal of some sort. You know what? Can I give him the were-tiger one?
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Alright. I'll give him the were-tiger one.
400 gold. No problem.
Done.
Using the
This-
mechanism that you designed, you basically shotgun shell his old soul out of his body, and are
I
able to...
speak of it and break him to half. And
This is the
soul
thing
flies out.
that you did. You made it so that they are interchangeable back in the day. You are able to now slap this were-tiger soul in, and find out that Church is now just a guy.
Oh. Hey, how's it going?
He waves.
See, where is this fucking Deus around?
Thaddeus is here.
Deus, here, look at my child from past life. Where he is.
So this is what, temple, you said?
This is Church.
His church,
Church, sorry, church.
made after the almighty temple.
Oh, okay, guys. Wait, so church is, what does he look like again? I can't remember.
Well, he used to look like Iron Man armor that I fed into, but then I switched subclasses, so then he turned into like a little homunculus little guy.
He's like I imagine he looks a bit like a really, really small little animated armor. That's kind of got the inside filled in with robotics and stuff.
Ooh.
He's like goblin sized, so.
You gave it a soul piece?
It runs on soul pieces actually.
Oh.
It used to have an older soul piece, and I just switched out, put a new one in there.
What does he do for you?
Well, he used to be a armor that I could wear that would help me fight and survive. Now, I don't know, what does he do? Can I see what his?
Yeah.
Can he turn into a tiger now?
You ready for something metal?
Yeah.
As he begins to like kind of take this body, you watch as the plates itself begin to like kind of morph and meld as the soul piece, the magic of it, the divinity of it begins to take hold. And you watch as like this flame and ember begins to kind of burst up from underneath, and he begins to shape himself to now more look like a just really short man, little robot, like almost warforged. You've created a warforged, and in that moment he pivots and kind of cycles his body, where he transforms now. His kind of bones and things like that kind of morph and heat up again, and reveal the form of this size small tiger. So he has all the abilities of this creature. The only issue is that he's size small, so his health is less.
That's all right.
Yeah.
The Warforce Transformer Tiger.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
It is the dinosaur tigers or whatever, the wild transformers.
Ah, yes, yes.
Beast.
Yeah. That's what he does. There you go.
Quiddy originally spent a lot of time studying the way that Warforged were made and stuff like that, and kind of studied Temple, and was able to recreate that process here. But now he is able to graft souls to it instead of having to make a vessel to invite a soul in. He can now just manually insert one.
Upgrades, people upgrade.
Upgrades, people upgrades.
Don't we still have that tormented Warforged?
I think he's getting better, isn't he?
I don't know. I thought he was getting work done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need to make a
Someone
body
needs to
form.
help him. Someone
Deus
needs...
is gonna do that. I was looking for a shield. I got distracted by the armor. So what shields are there?
I believe there were multiple. Let's see. I read it off one time. Hold on. There's 1, 2, 3 +1 shields. There is a sentinel. There are 3 sentinel shields and a shield of missile attraction. I think there's also an animated shield somewhere. Where did I see that? Yeah, animated shield.
Let me see what that one is again. Oh, I see. How much is the animated shield and how much is the sentinel shield? Just so I can compare.
I believe. Let's see. So yeah, the sentinel shields are uncommon, so they're a d6 times 100. The sentinel shield is very rare. Or I'm sorry, the animated shield is very rare. So that is, let's see.
Yeah, isn't that like an amulet?
Animated shields. I don't really know. It's 1d4 time, or I'm sorry, 1d4 plus 1 times 10,000.
1d4 plus 1.
Yep. So 40,000 gold.
Ah, okay. Nah, I don't need that. Okay, I'll just get the sentinel.
Okay. You cop that, they're happy to sell that to you.
Oh, it's not in 5e2 or row 20.
That's unfortunate. Well, anything else you want to buy from here, Jack, that you're looking for?
Nope, I think I'm satisfied.
Understood. You see all different sorts of spell books, spell scrolls, different weapons, staves, different just magic item, little trinkety things, and then just a bunch of bullshit that you could also buy here.
I go up to someone and I say, how much do I have to pay you to pull one of these? And I pull out the cards.
No.
Make a roll a d20. I just want to see who you've run into.
Just random person.
Just to pull a card.
Yeah, apparently you could lose all of your belongings or lose your soul, or you get wish.
Oh, surely! Wow, I get a wish. Are you?
Yeah.
Are you a witch?
I'm a frog.
Whoa! So witches turn people into frogs, don't they? Though.
Toads.
Oh, well, when you put it like that, you're not wrong, are you? That's a good point. Why don't you pay me a $5? I'll pull a card.
Oh my god.
5 of what? 5 silver, 5 gold.
Well, you think? Wow, you got silver coins? That's crazy. I'll just take.
Come on, ask for platinum.
I'll just take 5 copper, mate.
You know
honestly.
what?
Just-
You know what? I'll wait after you pull it because you might lose it as soon as you pull it. So.
Oh, that's fair. All right. He'll pull a card.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Cindy turns to dust. Oh!
Both positive and negative things are bad.
All right. Deck of many things.
Cindy really wants to see if this is how this works.
I forgot how many cards there are.
No, if I was a peasant, I would risk a wish spell.
Yeah. Worst thing happened, you just die.
I need you to roll me a D100 first of all, because I need to see what kind of deck of many things this is. Some of the decks have 13. Some of these have 22 cards.
3.
3. Most. Okay,
There's
so
different kinds?
yes, this one only has 13 cards.
What?
Interesting.
Huh.
Deck of things is loaded.
I'm
All
curious
right.
what those ones have. There we go.
So let's roll 1d13. An 8. All right. Let me just make sure I have the right deck of many things here. Yes, okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He draws a card with flames on it.
Oh, what you get there?
Oh, I don't really know. It just got a little flame on it. Doesn't seem like anything's happened.
Okay. Yeah. Here's your. You know what? Here, take 1 gold, cause who knows what happened. So
Oh, thanks, mate.
you're rich.
I'll be able to
Goodbye.
buy a house with this. You watch as he begins to walk away. He trips. The coin falls out of his hand and falls down a grate. And then a shelf falls on top of him.
No, he's unlucky.
Ow. Oh, my back. Oh, my coin. No, please. Oh. You gave me bad luck, you did. Fuck you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm cursed forever. He walks away.
Well, that kind of sucks.
As he steps outside, he is struck by lightning.
Oh no.
Oh.
Is
Begins
he
limping
still
down the
alive?
street. Begins limping down the street.
Oh, well, I guess they worked. Guess I know that now. Wasn't lying.
So that one's gone from the deck.
The
forever.
Flames card is gone from the deck forever.
You know, I think that helped us out.
That was a net positive. You just won.
I think that was net positive. I lose 1 gold, and now I will never have bad luck if I pull these cards.
True. I wonder
Now,
what
you know what
the-
will really suck is if you pulled that card and then you could never pull another card because it would probably kill you with your luck.
Oh, true.
Mm.
So at least we got that one out of the way.
Wait, so I think you can. How often can you pull? Is it only once ever in your lifetime?
I don't think so. I think you can just do it.
Oh,
As many times you want. You just have to. You have to say how many you're gonna pull at a
Oh.
time.
Let's see. You must draw each card no more than 1 hour. Okay, you must draw each card no more than 1 hour after the previous draw.
I see.
If you fail to draw the chosen number, the remaining cards fly back. And oh, I see. That's if you declare. Okay, so you're fine.
Yes.
Yeah, you can just do it whenever.
oh,
So yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you declare, then you can draw a bunch, right? At a time.
Yeah. Yeah, you can
But
just
if you do
draw
one at a
whenever.
time, it takes you an hour.
No, if you do them, if you say you draw 3, you have 1 hour to draw to pull 3 cards and deal with the
I
consequences.
see. I
Yes,
see.
yes.
Otherwise, they just.
They just go back in the thing.
I see.
Jesus.
Sorry. I tried to mute my mic. Didn't work. Anyways.
we good for shopping for today?
Yep. I'm done.
Okay.
Okay. Where's Greg?
He works at a sandwich place. He could be working.
Let's let me try and look for him. I'm gonna wisdom check.
Okay. With a 13 wisdom, yeah, you guys always kind of have a beat on where he's located. You know he's out of town. With this, you can see that he has just begun driving through the woods, heading west.
I'm not sure where he's going to. Oh, by the way, we were able to get the ship up and running.
Oh.
I forgot where. Actually, I did specify where I did. I assume somewhere up in the sky.
Okay.
Actually, can it go underwater?
I don't think it's been indicated that it cannot.
Ah. Okay, well, I'll leave it up in the sky anyway.
Okay.
Sky boat.
It's Ramio.
Oh, that ship. I see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can I see it from here? Is it just chilling up there?
Is it floating over Helhazar?
Yeah, like in a distance.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll point to it. It's up there.
Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool.
You want to go?
Sure. I guess we could pick up Greg along the way.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea. I don't have a way to call it to me yet, right?
You know.
No.
You wait. I can get there really fast.
Oh.
I pull out the tuning fork of
No, I see. Of the material
normal
plane?
The material plane, and say, take me to what do we call it? Ramiel?
Yeah.
The deck of
Calamity Seed.
Ramiel, and I hit the fork.
You hit the tuning fork, and you are transported up there.
Wait, does that cost you like a 7?
Oh
Yep.
yeah, it costs you the highest. We're just gonna be
Okay.
traveling, so
I would-
whatever. Weird flex.
Sort of, yeah.
I have to. You know what? Hold on.
I was gonna fly up there and just come.
Can
get a
I
picture.
can I grab a tree?
Huh?
I need a plant in there so that I could just use that
Do you-
transport via plant.
Would you like to go to the lawn and garden section of Roseblood Incorporated and purchase a tree?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be 10. I'm sorry. No. That will be 1 silver piece, I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
Or a tree? How big is this tree?
It doesn't have to be that big, I don't think. Let me see. Travel via plants.
Tree seeds. Let's see. 5 copper pieces. Yeah, I'll say that 5 copper is 1 sapling.
Let me see. I gotta make sure it's a. Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. It's gonna
Okay.
be large.
I mean, you could spend 5 silver for maybe a larger tree. That's fine. It has to be a large tree?
It has to be a large tree.
I see.
You know what? I'll start growing it. I'll get a larger tree and I'll start growing.
Do you have, like, the plant spell? You know the one?
I have plant growth.
Yeah. Isn't that permanent? If you just do it on a tree?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. If it cast it over 8 hours, you can enrich the land.
Up to you, boss.
Yeah. I'll just take that. There you go. 5 silver. There you go.
Okay.
All right. We go.
You go.
Am I flying up and grabbing it, or how are we going?
I think
We're there.
Yeah, you're there. Teleport. Bam.
Oh, teleported. Okay. Oh, that's convenient. All right. I guess we'll go to where Greg is and pick him up.
Yep.
As you begin to travel, using the ship, go ahead and make. Let's see. We'll have to locate him across the forest. You know where he is roughly. Go ahead and make a perception or investigation check with advantage.
There's like a smoke pillar.
Yes, that is true.
Perception or investigation?
Yes. Either using scanners for investigation or perception with just like looking through the viewport. Yeah, do you have advantage for any reason? Oh yes, I just said you had advantage. Yeah, so 28. You will spot him as he is ripping his way through the forest.
Okay. I guess we will bring the ship, I don't know, like 80 feet above the ground, in front of him somewhat.
Okay. Greg, this giant fucking ship has appeared.
Ah. Alright, no, Tom, just keep on going forward. I'll fly up to the ship.
Okay.
Gonna take them a couple of days to get to the Elflands, anyways.
Yes, it will.
And with 3 ogres and a nomad group, they should be well defended.
You think they've got a pretty good fighting chance of getting there pretty unimpeded. Yeah.
Oh, and I tell Jib Jib to pick up the bandit camp that's near Valzar.
Let's see.
The ones that I've been making dealings with.
Yeah. I think at that point you would have been pretty damn close to getting to them. So, because they're located in the Winnow Forest. So, all right. Yes, they will when they get there. They will convene with them and add whatever they willing folks want to go along.
Alright.
Excellent. You fly up to the ship. What are you guys doing?
I guess that
Hit
is.
something!
I see you're well. Where are you traveling to?
To the Elflands.
Elflands.
Yeah.
What's there for you?
Subjugation.
Like recruitment?
Kind of.
Okay. Well, it's nice to see you. Daze is working on things to prepare for Glasslands travel, I suppose. But he told me to look for another relic we have located. You want to come along?
Yes.
All right.
Driving's boring right now.
Yeah, you can make use of this ship if you want to travel long distances.
Okay.
Pretty convenient. I went across the planet, actually. It does the job.
I'll be back in a moment. Alright. Just hang out at the bandit camp. For now.
The witch bandit camp?
I'm telling Jib Jib to tell him to, like, hang out at the bandit camp.
Yep.
For now.
Okay.
I'll be back later.
Okay. Jib Jib will hold. Let's see. So I'm sorry, I missed that conversation. I was getting myself a beer. You guys are heading using the ship to Aldaria, or did I miss that?
I forgot where this place is. Hold on, let me look through my notes.
The Bugbear Land?
No. Where's that? Because you know how I use legend lore to find this beach with some people, and then there's like a mountain nearby that has this tomb that has a relic. I'm looking through those, looking for that note.
Is it not this island? That's the only thing I see. See that thing?
That one's marked. I don't think that was even the place. That's a different location.
I see.
Excuse me.
As the ogres see the massive Spelljammer ship.
They shit.
Is the light which one is it? Not Morsal, it is holy symbol of the Dragonborn Cyrenith artifact. Yeah, that one. His tomb. I saw a vision, or I was told of a vision via legend lore, and I can't find the notes for that. But I remember we know a rough location of where it is. It's like along a beach side that can see a tall mountain. Where did I write it down?
Oh, damn it. I should have used the spores on the dead ogres. Oh well.
To make undead ogres, or to...
Yep, big undead ogres.
Ah, understood. You could also use them as fertilizer to make a bunch of myconids.
That too. Oh. Do I want like zombies out of the elves or myconids?
This is the... I ask myself that same question every day. Do 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 do.
What? I don't have it here. I don't know where I put it then.
Do you want to make an intelligence check?
Sure.
All right. 11. From what you remember, it was somewhere near the island scape. It was on a beach, yes, near a mountainous area. That kind of limits your ideas of where this might have been.
Okay, so mountainous area. Like it's here, I guess. Here, I guess here, like here, maybe here.
Well, let's go to the closest one.
Yeah, let's go to the closest one. Is there a beach anywhere here? Here.
Yeah. I mean, this is all beach coastline. If you want to go there.
Okay, we'll go to, I guess, one square at a time, right? Do we have a token?
I don't think I made a. Hold on.
We need a Ramio token.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab Ramiel and just fucking call it a day, honestly.
Woohoo!
Make him black. Google black Ramio.
I don't know how to spell Ramiel, actually.
Pretty sure you don't Google Black Ram.
Why is he... Oh, I didn't realize that Ramiel is in Battle Cats. That's fun.
Yes, he is.
That's a great game.
It is.
Was it like a crossover, or is he just like... He's just chilling? They're just in the game.
Yeah, I think it's a crossover.
Okay.
You know, he's just, it's in everything, honestly. They
That's
got their own canned bread, let's be honest.
What?
Yes.
Huh?
Own apartments as well, too.
Ramiel brand apartment buildings? What
No,
the fuck?
Ava.
Oh,
Ava apartments.
okay. I was like, what the
Ava
fuck?
apartments and the Ava canned bread and the everything.
I see.
Ava fucking Trek bike.
What's a good color for,
I think like no American knows what canned bread is.
I imagine
Good
it's stuffing.
reason.
That's what I think comes to mind for me.
It's kind of like like cinnamon buns
Sure,
or
yeah.
like little cinnamon rolls and the Pillsbury things.
Yeah.
It's like that, except the cinnamon buns already made.
It's kind of a good token, actually. I'm not unhappy with that. I will allow you to control it, though. That's kind of important. Go for it.
Okay.
Look at him. There he is.
There he is.
It's kind of cool. I think he can scream and shoot a giant beam out of his head.
It has a drill.
It
No,
does.
it has a mining beam. It's not even a drill.
Oh my!
It's an actual beam.
This does have a mining
Yeah,
beam.
it
Does it
does.
scream when it uses it?
If you want it to, sure.
Maybe Shritash can scream.
Yeah, he yells. Let's see.
Ah.
Go ahead and make an investigation check in this area as you peer around and try to see what is going on down here.
Investigation. Where's my investigation?
19.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
All right. I will say that you do find a sort of network of caves. First of all, this is a high shoreline, right? So there are coastal caves all along the bottom that water has just kind of carved in through. But up higher into the mountain, you also see that this is a shoreline area. You don't see any islands, though.
Okay. So next. I mean, how far can we see in the distance? Actually, let me check.
How high up are you?
We're like maybe 300 feet up. Actually, how tall is the mountain?
The mountains are fucking huge.
Okay. Maybe we're like, let's say like 600-700 feet off the ground, sort of.
Okay, yeah. You still probably can't see past the mountains. They're that tall up there, but like you can
mean, the
see
thing-
all down
this
through
way.
these lowlands and stuff like that.
Because we're looking for islands and beaches, sort of.
Yeah, you don't see any. You would see a smattering of islands and stuff like that, but nothing of the scale that you were told in your vision.
Okay. Then let's try maybe the next closest one, like this way. Maybe over here.
Okay. You see that there are a few ships passing by underneath you. This is a very, very busy waterway.
Do they care that there's this giant floating fucking object?
Maybe we're high off.
Black
off the ground,
obelisk.
like, it'll look
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's just open ocean, you know what I mean? So, like, it's just sky. They'll just, they look up and they just see this thing. Even a couple 100 feet up, I mean, it's still massive.
Defoe look up, man.
There is a village over
This is the
here.
size of a town.
That you can see. Yeah. You see, this, like, magma, this, like, volcano system of young mountains that are beginning to form over here. And it looks like Aelinor is looking to expand this landmass out a little bit. You don't see necessarily what they're talking about, you think, but go ahead and make an investigation check. This is more similar to what you had seen before. Or what you had been told about. 18 investigation check. You will kind of get the idea that in fact this is the island that is very, very likely referenced within that vision. This village and things like that. You don't think that the cave you're looking for is necessarily on the near side of this this village, but it is certainly one of them.
It's probably like here, right? Some like the cave.
It's not on the mainland. It is on an island.
It's on an island, but it's on a
Yep.
mountain, right? Or something, I think.
It is on a yes. It is a part of a mountain that is on an island.
Okay, so is there like a sort of mountainous thing on this island?
Yeah. You can't see it because this is a blown out thing, but yeah,
Oh,
there's trees at the center. There is a tall single mountain.
Okay, we'll go to the mountain, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay, this is where I roll low. Here we go. Oh, never mind.
21.
That.
With a 21, you will detect a opening of sorts. And as you investigate this opening, it seems to be a more sort of defined, almost carved opening, complete with even a few. It has like a roof to it, like a carved roof, and a set of pillars that stands out front. This is certainly some sort of crypt that somebody has kept here with purpose. There is a path that even leads to it, that is worn and overgrown, but it is there.
Okay. Maybe we should descend here and follow the path upwards, I guess, to the entrance. Is there any people?
All of us can fly.
You don't see any people, but you do see a few, like, it is a long trail to the town. It is quite far away.
Okay, I guess we'll descend to the opening entrance to the mountain park.
Okay.
Black Obelisk has just appeared above their sacred land.
Yes, it has.
Demons and monsters descend upon it.
Alright, folks. This is the moment where I apologize. And, make a little scrap map. Let's see here.
Maybe we can go to the wait, you said there's like a town? Little settlement? or something?
There is a little village nearby.
Maybe we can go there first. If that helps. I don't know. You know what? I feel like that's more appropriate. I think we'll go there first.
Want to approach this this little town out here? Let's see.
Yeah.
What is this place? Arborat, Fed Coast. hold but a moment. This place has a name. Yeah, okay. I believe this is Jove Ota. Jove Ota, yes. Jove meaning, of course, young soul. As the city spirits here are very young still, and just beginning to bustle. It is a port town that extends almost along several small rivers that convene here and stretch up into the mountains and the hills of this foresty expanse. It is very gorgeous land, but you can imagine that the flooding here is very, very severe, and it is very much a fishing village of sorts. It is mostly a raised city, set up along different stilts and things like this to try to combat this rain. But as you know, the waters of the Siloan go very high and very low from each tide. So there must be moments where this tide is just underneath these raised planks, even as high up as they are.
Well, it has to worry about tsunamis because of that volcano to the south.
Yes, they have many things to worry about as far as weather is concerned. And for that reason, you do see a few statues to Koda for good weather and things like this, the storm god, as well as a few different shrines to some of the other gods that are just kind of kept in open air. These are definitely more tribal folks than some of the other people of Halhazar, but you still recognize their complexity with magic and things like that present even here. And there's certainly a regality at a probably a governor's mansion or something like that here. Some sort of representative is even present here.
What's their general race?
This is mostly almost entirely Vidalcan, from what you can tell. There are a few Tritons here and there, a few humans here and there, but it is mostly Vidalcan.
Okay. I guess we'll go to a...
Oh, and Thalsi. I'm sorry, the Seagull folks. They would have been here too, for sure.
Oh, are they a known race?
Yeah.
Do we know that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Thalsi would be like one of the greater racial minorities within Halhazar that you've seen around. These Aarakocra Arctic Tern people.
Interesting. Okay. We'll go to some sort of, I don't know if they'll have it, probably not. I don't know, like a learning area, an information source, a place of meeting.
Town square.
Yeah, maybe even a shop, I suppose.
You approach this town, and you are greeted by a few of these Vidalcan. One of them strides up to meet you. Hello. I did not see your ship come into port. What can we help you with?
We came from the capital, but we gained insight upon a treasure.
I also
possibly,
point upwards.
Somewhere out in these lands. We were thinking of heading into the mountain. Is there anything dangerous in there?
Well, no. I mean, the mountain itself is home to a few creatures here and there. Yes, but the place of which you speak itself is not necessarily infested with any sort of monster. You see, a long time ago there were purity seals put up there, and once in a while we return to maintain those orders. The city spirits even here are able to maintain these bonds and keep them strong.
Is it sacred to your people?
Well, very much so, yes. There was a great warrior who once held sort of dominion here. And under his leadership, our town flourished for many years, and so did many others across these islands. Ever since his death, things just haven't been the same. We haven't been cut off per se, but we feel that we islanders are maybe less represented than we should be.
You guys are hoping to gain more, acknowledgement, like money, fame?
Oh, we don't need money necessarily. We're doing just fine here. As meager as our village might look, it's actually quite a good life out here. No, we just want to make sure we're not forgotten along the way. We tend to aspire towards greatness, and while we have certainly found our own greatness out here, we just don't want to be left to be forgotten and then eventually rolled
More
over.
congressional power.
Well, you would have to do something, I guess, to be noteworthy, to have people remember you guys, right? There are many islands in this region, so you have to distinguish yourself somehow.
Make a charisma check.
Okay, charisma.
14. I suppose you're right. I guess it's not as easy as you might think, though. The mainland.
Yes, it is. You want to be pirates?
No. The mainland is
Oh, wow.
focused on progress and unity, and we're just trying to make it known that the moment that we're in is a grand one. Trying to celebrate these few fledgling years of our own, before, well, what eventually comes of every city that the Ved touch, every world that the Ved touch comes to pass.
So you don't wish to industrialize? Or you just hope to keep your tribal culture, or is that, I'm not understanding exactly.
When there are so many people, eventually self-expression, things like this are lost. We understand that things need to move forward and that progress needs to be made, and we undergo this ourselves in many ways, but we want to share with the world that it's okay to take a nuanced approach at this thing. We don't have to necessarily steamroll over the forests in order to make that happen.
So it's like the nature, you want to keep it as it is. It sounds like. Is that what?
How would you like to live on a world where there are no trees anymore, where it's just cities, all as far as the eye can see, stacked upon one another, just as high as mountains?
I'm familiar with sand.
Well, I am. I guess I would lean as what you might call a city boy. So I'm all for expansion of cities and progress that comes with cities. I understand that nature takes a toll when cities are built, but there's a lot of there's a lot of nature out in the world. It is massive land that's a lot of it unclaimed too, so there's a lot to expand outwards as a city. And I guess in time, perhaps the city folk may suffer the consequences of damaging nature, and I'm sure there are activists that work towards preserving it, such as yourself.
It's not like I have any big role in this. It's just I'm just repeating what more or less our elders just think we can work towards. I don't see why there has to be any suffering. They don't see it either. There should just be a way where we can live as
Suffering is how you know joy.
We are so smart, yeah, and I'm sure that you have seen and met so many smart individuals yourself. It looks to me like you particularly have some sort of innovation ability. And you there, little frogman, you look like you have delved into the very depths of nature themselves. Imagine what you two could come up with together if you were to just cooperate on something. Think about the long-term ramifications of what knowledge you have. There is a way forward that we can find that just won't ruin everything.
I agree. I think, after being on both sides of the world, take an appreciation to both technology, city civilization, and the nature we use and depend on. I don't know, I think we could live together.
You don't need forces or cities.
What do you mean
Yeah.
by that?
I'm from the Dewlands. It's just sands and small tribal villages.
How do you get your water?
Killing things. You take like a nice juicy person and you take their fluids and you got water.
He's just like sweating, and it's like because he's like half fish basically. He's a ved. It's just like flooding out of him.
I say don't worry about that, and I use Crate Destroy Water on him, turns him to dust.
He dies. It's
Oh no!
his kids scream from behind him.
You're next.
Sure was, uh,
Your fluids are
I
mine.
say, don't worry about our friend. He won't do anything. There's plenty of water. He doesn't have to resort to that right now. Yet.
Well, I'm sure that whatever you find in there is not going to necessarily be too harmful. I would just be, what do you seek from within?
There is great power with potentially that we seek out, and we're seeking it for the purposes of
Grave robbing.
it's something a little bit more not grandiose, more
Altruistic.
Important grave robbing.
yes, I guess altruistic than that. For various reasons, we need power to expand and protect those we care about, including yourself, actually, believe it or not. And then we have, what's the word? Not divined. We have I guess divined. We have what's the word? Divination. We have scribe. Is it scribe? It's like
Prophecy.
like, you know, yeah. I mean, when you see a fortune teller kind of thing, you know. We have figured out that there is something here that we can use to help us.
He had a vision, foresight.
Well, I do hope we find what you need to. Just please make sure that you maintain the sanctity of the chamber when you go in. If you need, I'm sure one of the locals will offer a house for you to stay in. I would offer you mine, but I've got so many fucking kids. And he like looks back, and there are like 19 children that he has. These like little tadpole Vidalcan that are just poking out from like a larger like thatch hut. So please, don't stay here at all. But there is also an inn, if you wish, that a lot of the sailors tend to use.
Oh, I think we got our big. What is this thing called? We got our big octahedron over here.
Huh?
We have a place of residence that we can use, so don't worry about us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Understood. Whatever makes
Giant
your
omelet
journey as positive as I can. I do hope you enjoy our island.
We will take some time to explore. Should we get a chance?
He nods, and kind of gives you a this bow. He's got this little stick in his hand. He'll start to walk away.
Okay, I look for like he said a guide. I guess a guide that will take us. I mean, not necessarily up the mountain. Just to talk to him to see if we can find out more about what's like there.
Okay, sure. Make an investigation check.
He can take us up to the mountain. I'm for all making people do unnecessary things.
No, I mean, yeah, but like we can move faster than them, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Investigation.
13. All right. In looking around now, after a few hours have passed, it's getting to be evening here. You stumble upon an older fella, who looks to be, in fact, not a Vidalcan at all, but an old turtle from a sailing ship that had come by. He looks to be almost like serrated, almost like a desert tortoise, where he has these. He's got this like really light brown skin, and he's got this like really old grizzled face. He looks like he's missing one of his eyes is kind of like broken in. His beak is a little mushed up, and as he looks over to you, he kind of belches out a "What do you want?"
Greetings. We come from far off. We were wondering if you can let us know what's in the mountain. We're thinking of venturing there.
Oh. You seek to enter the mountain. The catacombs within. Yes.
Yes.
Is this something that you wish to do for religious purposes?
Well, I am a religious man, but is there some sort of retreat that goes on regularly?
Yes. Worshippers of Daita come here very frequently. Delius as well. There's a cooperation, you see, across the angelic planes that holds this temple within a great sanctity. Come, I'll tell you its history as we walk.
And you will begin to very, very, very slowly walk up this path.
We should totally get him to take us to the shrine.
Isn't that where we're going? Up to the...
Yeah, he begins leading you up the trail. He begins this dialogue.
At the beginning times, the placement, as some call it, we were stranded across these different seas, and there were very few methods of communicating with one another in the early days. Ada's song on his journeys did unite us, but we were talking with one another for years before then.
And he continues on as you pass, you see these monkeys jumping through the trees, different, fish and stuff like that in these small pools that seem to be like semi-aquatic, as well as a churr of thousands of frogs. Why do I hear Mexican music? No, that's fine. All right. You continue as he begins telling you this story about basically these messengers that used to send and scry to one another, these holy folks from all different areas across the world, and they eventually became the founders of Hal and Dar when the teleportation circles and stuff like that began to get put up, and some of the people from Hal and Dar ended up settling these islands as well and creating these holy communities. And this catacombs was used as a method of burial for the first members of the Light Hand. This holy order that would come from Hal and Dar. These crusader types who would defend against the hordes from southwestern Arabarat and from the Burning Isles in these vicious dragon wars that kind of plagued the first couple hundred years here. Of the champions of this Light Hand was a dragonborn with a kind of shadowy past who covered up most of their scales from physical view. It is rumored that he is something of a marred chromatic dragon, where he had elements of both metallic and chromatic, but that's something of a rumor. He continues up the path. This was his final resting place after this town was put under siege, and he was gravely wounded during one of these wars, and his holy instruments were laid to rest here. This place has seen its fair share of grave robbing from times past, and the holy guardians here are not the originals that once protected this place. And as he says that, swooping overhead, this almost serpent-like winged creature will give a call down to you as it cycles around in a like circle, almost metallic in appearance, as it lets out a screech and flies back into the mouth of the temple as you approach.
What was that?
That looks delicious.
That was one of the guardian spirits of this place. Very many of these guardians have existed over the years and have tried to hold back the tide of interested parties, but many of them have also failed. They're forest dwellers, you see, from a time before the first Aelinorians even stepped foot on this world. Now to preserve them, have bound them in steel, built them anew, as their type has been extinct for quite some time.
Wait, these guardians are what? Endangered species?
Yes, yes.
And so you built them a sort of preserve.
Their bodies have been destroyed. Their minds, their souls, their hearts remain.
Oh, so are they like undead?
They live still.
Hmm.
But with our help, they should live longer than any of us.
So what are these structures that they're using that keep them?
They have basically General Grievous these Coatl, because they were hunted to extinction, and they were able to grab their remains and keep them preserved within these metal bodies. The Dragon Wars, apparently, when they got to this war, to this island, they burned the whole thing and killed a lot of them. So these specific Coatl have been put to extinction and saved through the Aether magic, the Aether tech that the Vedcoast uses.
Wow.
Hmm.
This isn't
So-
natural at all. I don't like that.
Who amongst you builds these structures? Or I mean you're helping them build parts of their bodies?
Yes, yes. Replacements for those. We have not built them. None of us have the capabilities any longer. There were some folks who would come in on ships once in a while, but we haven't seen them for nearly 20 years now.
Did these individuals have or did they have a organization or faction they belong to?
They always said they were part of the Light Hand, but we were always dubious of this.
But they clearly have some sort of engineering expertise. Where were they? Do you know where they were from?
They mostly kept their faces hidden, but I remember seeing a clawed hand from underneath one of them.
I mean, it seems like they work with prosthetics, so that's not too unusual.
Who's the DM?
Make a history check.
History.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Everybody can. Who has any sort of familiarity with the Vedcoast?
I got none.
Yep, sure. So 10, you have no idea.
Oh yeah.
Pin.
Oh,
Natural 20.
In your studies from a previous life, you have heard of a cult known as the Simic Cult.
Simic cult.
Grafters who take parts and pieces of different creatures and graft them onto either themselves or to others and have made a new species of them. This sounds very much like a Simic cult's sort of influence in experimenting with Aether tech and seeing, just basically making an experiment into religious practice to maintain this place. It is sort of a win-win that they're trying to keep, kind of closed mouths.
So I'm gonna talk to this guy. Can I use detect magic?
Sure.
What do I see from these creatures and their tech?
Let's see. Detect magic. from within the cave is because at this point you've kind of walked in, and it reveals just kind of this entry chamber. You do see two of them coiled around these pillars as they look down upon you. Yeah, you see that basically there is a ribbon of this aether tech. There's like a center sort of core area, like a battery, that is being basically run by a beating heart within. This is a creature, yes, but it is being kept alive by its own energies and by the energies that this machine creates.
So, what was this group again that hit him?
This is the Simic cult.
The Civic cult.
Simic.
Were they
Simic. S-I-
Civic?
S-
Civic?
I will type it out to you.
Civic. Ah, Simic. There
Yes.
you go.
Like
Thank you.
from MTG. Wait, they have a power source inside? Oh, he only saw it through his magic eye. Okay.
Yeah.
The Simic cult. Okay. Do I know of the kind of, I guess, alignment of this cult? Their goal?
They are kept secret by the Ved government, but they are not like necessarily evil. They did make a race of people that are kind of protectors of the oceans of the Siloan, but they are also known to be very shitty for the steps that they took in getting there.
I see.
Yes.
This looks like the work of the Simic cult, I believe, based on some of my past research. You know, good or bad, this is was definitely not natural. Most
Well, I
definitely
mean-
experiments from people.
If they're working with these metallic parts, it can't be natural. But it doesn't seem particularly grotesque. Grotesque? Or what was the word? Yeah.
Abhorrent.
Yeah.
They took pieces of these beasts and grafted them together. I don't know. I believe that these creatures should have passed on by now.
So they probably would have been unable to continue surviving without all their parts. What made them so damaged in the first place?
Dragonfire.
Or yeah,
So it seems like they were helping them by giving them the limbs and parts that they were missing to continue surviving. Are they able to continue reproducing like this?
Unfortunately, no.
does it look like they can live forever?
Doesn't everything live forever?
Nothing ages like that. It seems like their batteries are beginning to sort of dwindle. From what, like, if you could like see a battery bar, right, from like it looks like they're beginning to actually run low.
I see. I guess they only helped them for so long.
Does wait? Can we tell that, or does only Pinpin know that?
Pinpin knows that, yeah.
Cool.
I don't think these beasts have long to live.
How do you mean?
Whatever this Sim cult used to power whatever this ether tech, I don't think they've replaced the energy sometime.
Ether tech? Aren't they living creatures?
Well,
Looking at these creatures, I will say again, you can't see an ounce of skin on their body. It's all metal. Yeah.
Oh, it's all metal. Okay.
Yeah, you can see that they're like eyes on the inside of their body, or like natural eyes. And like if they open up their mouth, you can see like a few of their innards there.
Very much General Grievous.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
without their ether tech, they most likely will not live or survive.
I must say I am interested in their power source, but I kind of feel bad for them if they are guardians of this place. But then again, I'm not sure how much they wanted to be made like this.
how much are they guarding really? Have they had to defend it recently since their evolution, quote unquote?
He's mentioned that these are not the first or the last Coatl that have been raised this way. They have died and been brought back by the Simics for a while now. The ones that stand before you even you can see signs of conflict and battle here and there.
I see. Okay.
Well, if we want to preserve them, Greg, you have a power source, right?
You mean the battery?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
You could probably rejuvenate them.
Or I could take their power.
True. See, I was also curious about their power source, but then I'm not really about...
This thing
This-
is fully charged. I can give them a lot of power.
Perhaps we can find a deceased one somewhere within. Who knows where their final resting place is. And we can maybe look into their power if we find that. Shh. Is the turtle still with us?
Yeah.
So we went like inside the cave a little bit, you said?
Yeah.
And there are Coatls, like the mechanical Coatls here and there.
Yep, there's exactly 2 of them. They're each standing on, or like coiled around a pillar that leads into a darker, and much more massive, like a catacomb system.
Does the catacomb system look natural or like?
It's
does it look like
it's carved from the stone, and it's also lit. Like there are candles and stuff like in here, the long lasting kind that are still alight here and there.
Can we go deeper
Somebody tends to
inside?
this place.
Ah, okay. Can we go deeper inside?
Absolutely. Are you asking the turtle guy?
Yeah, the turtle.
If you wish, just know that the Guardians here understand that there are those here for good intentions and those who have come to wrong this place.
Well, we're here to explore regardless.
I'm gonna definitely wrong this place.
We'll have to make a judgment call when it comes to it. Can we head deeper inside?
Yeah. You begin descending this staircase. You pass by a few of the coffins of the first few areas that are now kind of, you notice, are sealed entirely. The bodies held within are, you could not ever access. They've almost been concreted shut. It almost seems like these coffins are themselves made out of solid stone, with no lid visible, permanently sealed here. A few, as you pass by, are cracked open, and you see skeletal remains within, and their different burial garbs and things like that that have begun to fade. The ones here are very, very old, from what you can tell. As you begin descending, you now begin to pass by the statues of folks who are kind of in different scenes here. You have along the walls different individuals who are kind of just standing at different forms of attention, and you notice a light hand sigil on them. They are also in these solid stone things. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. Oh,
Okay. They seem like statues. They just seem like normal statues.
okay.
As you continue on, though, you notice that a few of them, alongside these other ones, have taken different poses. Some are touching the walls, others are trying to lift up one of these stones. A few others are trying to grab something, seemingly from one of these frozen guards. Like trying to grab his like greatsword that's in his hand.
That's the Tordo. Is the Tordo still with us?
No.
Oh. Never mind. Okay, we'll keep going.
All right. You continue, and then you find a grand sort of central chamber, and a spiral staircase that descends. This grand chamber is filled with a fountain that seems to bleed in from an actual opening in the mountain above. Water has collected and is flowing down the sides of this mountain upon solid stone, and flowing into a cavern that goes deep underneath. It is a very massive, actually, amount of water that is flushing down through the center of this room. As you descend, you are walking around this basically pillar of running water, and vegetation begins to surround you once more as you pass through that initial area of these caves. You descend and find yourselves entering instead now this much more expansive network of crypts. Go ahead and make an investigation check, everybody.
Oh my god.
We are not very good at investigating.
Okay. For a while, you guys look around and are trying to make your way through these crypts. Some of the pathways are very straightforward. Others kind of dip and dive and socialize into one another. Have very, very small openings, some of them surprisingly small. Others descend underneath flooded tracks, and you have to take a while to actually like navigate and spelunk these areas. It eventually comes to be so late that night falls above. What'd you guys like to do?
Alright, I flip open one of the lids.
There is no lid to flip.
I thought this was a crypt. Is there no tombs?
There are tombs.
They're just like
They're-
completely paste. You'd have to crack it open like a kid.
Alright, I got a sledgehammer.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I
ready.
don't know if we should do this just yet.
Well, Greg is getting a little bit antsy, so you can tell that he's getting ready to violence something.
Well, you know, as soon as you do that, you're gonna have to violence another 2 other things at least.
I mean, there's a lot of history here, so let's. I mean, there's a lot to see. You don't have to necessarily crack open something ancient just to see a little bit more, maybe.
My plan was to crack one open and put some spores into it and tell us to take us to where we need to go.
Maybe I can use a spell that can help us here. But then again,
you still had Detect Magic open, didn't you, Pinpin, for a while here? You notice that there's an abjuration magic on every single one of these caskets.
Abjuration magic?
Abjuration.
Abjuration. Okay.
Some sort of ward, yeah.
Protected.
Oh, yeah, looks like he's either protected or they probably set off his alarm or something as soon as you do something with him, I'm guessing.
Well, we should probably take a break here and spend the night. I mean, like, did we like travel really long, like, or far, deep inside?
Yeah, you are now, because you've had to like spelunk and squeeze your way through a few of these areas to try to find like where you're going. You are in the depths of this place now. I will say at this room, the place that you are at now, you have just crossed into an open chamber in this area, where there is now a natural ravine within under the ground, you've opened into a natural cave network, and there is a lit pathway that you are currently just walking alongside what just seems to be like a bottomless end. But there are also like a few of these tombs even in this room, stacked up on top of one another. It's like a triple decker space for corpses here. You recognize, kind of just with passive knowledge, that these are some of the lower ranking members of the Light Hand from a much more recent generation.
But there is a path, right? We don't have to like fly to.
There's a clear path here, and there have been clear paths thus far. It's just that some of the places in such disrepair, and or underwater, and or just not very navigable, that it has not been conducive to forward travel. It's also just been a long time. There's a lot of people buried here. Not as much as the catacombs of Hallandar. I'm sorry, not Hallandar. The other one, Halhadis. But it is more of an artistic place than anything else. And you've also just gone through a few of these natural crypts. The beauty of this place does not go past you.
Because there's more nature here than in the one in
Yep.
Yeah. Halhadis.
Very many of these scenes, as hard as they are to navigate, have been very idyllic, very gorgeous.
Any creatures
Yes, yeah. You will see. You at one point came across this like lizard that was like the size of a Doberman. That was just kind of like taking residence in one of these coffin spaces. They didn't seem necessarily hostile. You passed by a few like crocodiles here and there, some geckos that like sketch across the wall. Lots of insects and bats that have made residence here. This is like a pretty lively ecosystem.
Well, we should probably okay. In terms of lighting, is there a natural light, or is it still just like the magical light?
Both in some places.
Okay. But it's gone dark because of nighttime.
Yeah.
Okay. We should probably spend the night here and continue tomorrow.
All right.
We find a place to hunker down, I guess.
Start perching myself on some guy's tomb.
Sure. You do so. You begin, setting out your place along the this sort of very, very verdant underground area. You see a few little like glowworms up the top of these caves that begin to kind of make like a constellation above. Something that some of you have never slept under before.
I wonder what those taste like.
Would you like to try one?
Yes.
Not bad.
All right. Comes with its own sauce.
Yes, the sauce is their poop, but also not bad.
Internal juices.
Yes.
Cooking ingredient.
You guys
Fly up, grab a bunch.
You guys fall asleep and come to a rest for the night.
Oh, Thaddeus will work.
Thaddeus will work. If you want to go ahead and roll that up, go for it.
Sure.
And that takes us to my favorite day of the month, the 26th of Gath.
Oh, wait
happy
a
birthday.
second.
Happy birthday! No, my birthday is the 6th of Vanath, unfortunately.
Do you do crit fails for crafting?
No. There's technically the only crit fail that you can do is attack rolls. So
Okay.
13
Cool.
still goes off.
Nice. So it's just a regular. Gotcha.
Yeah, basically the only reason that you're rolling anymore is to see if you can get a day and a half of progress in.
Gotcha.
Now I do have a question for you guys. Hold on. Let me get some music going. Because it is the 26th now. Would you guys prefer game show, character select, or standard introduction?
Ooh, not game show, because I've seen that one. I think character select is new, isn't it?
Yeah.
Character select. I like that one.
Character
Sure.
select? Okay.
Yeah.
Choose
character
your
select.
character.
Choose your character. Alright. let's see. Then let me get, like, Smash OST open or something like that. No, this is music? That's fucking lame. Get this shit out of here.
No
This
vocals.
is
No
the
vocals.
brawl.
Get the brawl one. Yeah, you're so right. You're so right. Get this shit out of here, motherfucker.
It's the instrumental.
Yeah. Brawl main theme instrumental, right?
Long. It's a large version.
Long version, yes. Long version. 30-minute.
You need a 10 hours version.
There you go.
Okay, this is
All right.
good.
You find yourselves waking upon a grand arena, a grand chamber of discussion and discourse, a temple of cohesion amongst the gods.
Oh boy.
As this option is questioned to you, you awaken within your dreams, and are free to make your character select. You are free to place yourselves within the center of this chamber, as the following characters are shown to you. One by one, your perceptions are grabbed and thrust across the room as Eladar kind of takes a mischievous face and directs your attention where he wishes. Let's see here.
Question: is Thaddeus here, or is he not here?
No, none of your guys are here. It's just your main existences, I would say. You can summon them forth though if you wish to.
Okay.
Let's see here. Where is my gift list? Sponsor gifts. There we go. Alrighty. So seated at the front, at this high table, gazing down upon you, you see this dragon, this massive six-legged beast, gaze down upon you as he lets out a mighty roar quickly. This is Asgarath, of course, the creator god of the cosmos, of the of the multiverse, of all worlds, all timelines. Seated next to him is a familiar face to many, as he gives you a wave and does a little action pose. Aelinor, the god of this world, the world titan, the god of music and dreams, gives you a curt bow. A little name tag, yes, would come up underneath of all of these as the great dragon god, the mithril king, the grand god of the dragon. I'm sorry, yes, of the metallic dragons and of justice. Let's see. Oh my god, forgetting his name. Yeah. Lumior. There we go.
Lumior.
Yes. Lumior gives a kind of icy breath before him as he takes his seat on the table, or on his throne. Next to him, a coin. She flips a coin before her, as the Lady Luck herself takes a seat. This very, very gorgeous woman takes her throne, of course, being the goddess of travel, the goddess of luck, the keeper of sailors and the like, our goddess Selene, the far traveler. Next to her is the actual goddess of beauty and the moons, the four elements, and mischief. We have Elise, who is there, who kind of, with her palm, raises up these four orbs that each take one of the elemental colors, swirl, and then coalesce into one, and then reform within her hand. Next to her is the forge god, Raldir, who kind of spurts flame out of his mouth a little bit, and flexes with his hammer in his hand, smacks it once against his chair as he takes a seat. Next to them, an angelic warrior clad in plate, wielding a great, two-handed sword and a shield. You see Daeta, the youngest of the gods, this keeper of the Celestials, an Arc Solar, born from the divinity of the others, and of the heavens, a protector of all things good. Next to her, is Delios, the sun god who kind of opens up this massive shirt of his, and reveals his glory, his like bronze skin, his scepter in his hand that shines with radiance, as he gives you all a bow and a wink. Next to them, Eladar, this multi-faced hunter of sorts, who seems to be made out of trees and wood himself, almost has a fawn-like appearance, gives you a mischievous bow, his bow in hand, as he takes his seat upon his throne. Next to him, Aethera, this conjurer of magics, summons forth, actually, I would say appears from these two split discs as she is summoned to her own chair, as you see the cosmos within her hand, as she manages the weave at her will. Next to them, falling out of the sky through the ceiling of this place, Coda takes a grand landing before you, swirling his greatsword in the air and giving you all a mighty flex. And he looks like he's about to pop as he takes a seat. Yes, Coda. Next to them, born from the mountains themselves, they appear out of wind, water, plant life, air, all of these different aspects that make up natural existence. Lorelei, the goddess of nature, takes her seat as well, looks down upon you. Appearing out of 1,000 ravens, the Raven Queen will make their presence known as they descend and look upon you with her violet, bluish eyes, and looks uncaring as she does so. There's a cold calculation behind her stare as she manages you all, eyeing up your assets, what you have to offer here, and takes her seat, and nods towards the dragon at the other side of the room. Next to them, appearing out of several plates of bronze and brass, the Gear Mother Primina will take her form, appearing almost as a vehicle as she flies into the room and reassembles herself into this like figure, more feminine and just more humanoid in general. She sits there. Appearing out of fire and a sort of hole within the chair, you will see the war god, the warband keeper, the orc god Wargar, will raise his banner flag and slam it down onto the ground as he looks towards Greg and beats his chest and points at him, and then gives you a thumbs up. The individual seated next to them is this triangular-headed individual who his head begins to swivel back and forth as these little pinions float back and forth, go around you all and begin to kind of scan and give you a read as they fly back. The god of madness and focus, the twin god Valkun, will sit still, his hands pressed in an eternal prayer to an unknown machination, his focus ever present, looks upon you and gives a gentle nod. Up next to them, beating his chest as he enters, wreathed in chain and darkness, the god of the Underdark, Bodon, will rise from his own sort of collection of swirling tentacles as he reveals a more like octopus form that is his lower half, as he slinks into his chair, writhing around and almost cracking his own place. He slithers from the ceiling downward, the massive serpentine god of Volkar, the god of murder, reveals himself to you and opens his mouth to reveal his actual inner face, as you see this god of venom and absolute death make his stance at this meeting. Appearing out of shadow, out of dust, you hear a single whisper upon all of your ears as you hear the word Magicai come across your ears, you begin to sweat as the Whispered One takes their presence upon their chair, their throne, looking as though they've always been there, as it is their rightful place. They stare ever onward and look upon you with a kind of uncaring presence, in aggression that is just bare skin, hidden by a sense of almost hunger. Looking upon you, making a relatively casual entrance, is this woman clad in red plate mail. She removes her helmet to reveal her face. Her hair falls down to her shoulders. She takes a seat, gives you a nod, as Greya the Conqueror, the war god, takes her seat. Next to them, kind of coming out of a bluish scintillation of light and verdant energy, you will see as a skeletal figure is birthed out of this form as it grows skin and manifests more of its body. The figure of the god of undeath and secrets. Kalas, the Death Messiah, will make himself known to you. Appearing in fire and brimstone in an instant flash, the Emperor of the Hells, of the lower planes of fire and the devil kind, Tenteus, Emperor of the Red, will appear towards you and raise a goblet towards you all. And then finally, descending from the ceiling, making a circle around the room, gnashing towards Lumior, before descending down at a bark command from Asgarath, the dragon god, the blood dragon, the goddess of torture, of vengeance and spite, the great terror of the demon war. As I give them more and more prefixes as I'm trying to actually find what their fucking name is. Nobody's worshipped this god except for Hunter, and I forgot after that. What is their name?
Her name is...
Tythene god. He's at the tip of my tongue. As they descend and take their place at the throne. Already seated, unmoving, kind of glancing towards you, is a face unfamiliar to many. The face of a old man, missing a hand now it seems. They gaze down towards you as the word Vacht is present before you. The original form of the Warden's soul. He is present, he is attentive, but he seems uncaring at your presence. He does not seem to notice you as much. And with that, your character select is open for you. Asgarath looks down upon you all and begins to bellow his decree.
Fate given, I have summoned you here to heed a call to war. In the last few weeks, you have made yourselves ready for such an event. You have trained hard, you have fought with dozens of enemies, you have overcome the adversities of a nation. Are you ready for what comes ahead?
What is ahead of us?
Tomorrow, I make a sacrifice to give you all a fighting chance to undo a wrong that I have done to this world. You all will be pressed.
You're gonna undo my birth? What? No.
He booms over this interjection, but a few others look down upon you. Wargar gives you a thumbs up, as always. Sorry, what was your question? I got flubbed.
What comes ahead of us?
Oh, yes.
Soon there will be a convergence from the old worlds and the new. We will call upon all fate given to make a grand entrance to these old worlds, to take back what was taken from us, to reclaim worlds in the name of your gods, of your world. It is your duty to make sure that this world does not fall in the meantime, and that we can reclaim our lost brothers, sisters, siblings, fathers, mothers. Someday, the worlds from which you were born will come back into our fold. You will be able to return home and live as kings among them.
The worlds we were born from. I've only known Aelinor as home.
Yes. As you may have learned from your time in the Shadowfell, all here were created from what was once a grand expanse. In my fleeing of the world before we found this world, we created it from magics that I had in reserve, that I had reclaimed from a great tragedy, and birthed upon it those who had once already lived. All of you had previous lives before these ones. You are born from memories, whispers. I offer you a chance to give yourselves new lives, to expand yourselves into what you are not, to make yourselves more than just memories.
I only know of a past life because of my revenant. He lived a full life where he was from, a different time, a different place. But for myself, again, I've only known Aelinor as home, unaware of my other past selves.
That's not the case for me.
What are we doing here? This seems to be a wider selection for my harem dream than usual.
Now, we give you an offer. One of us shall sponsor you in these days to come, and give you a great weapon to use against those who have wronged us. You will take your pick of the lot, as we have taken our pick of you. Each one of you has a sponsor here that selected you for your own benefit, for your own fate. We offer you, in time, great power, but now, a gift to help you along your journey, to make sure that you come to the fate that you claim for yourself, the one that we give you, eternal glory in our name.
Only one, but one of the others.
We are limited in our ability to make these arts. Every time we sliver off one of these great aspects, we weaken ourselves, and that is not something we can prepare for, or we cannot do to prepare for these fights ahead. Every single one of us will be on the forefront of our own battlefields. It'll be up to you to lead the battle on the material realm.
I feel like we've done this before, and I guess it didn't work.
Ah, no, my son, no, you did. In your previous life, you were among the greatest. You fought back a great god that we have yet to bring back to this land. Ulamog will take a new form in due time, when we think he is ready. No, Pinpin, you have done great service. You protected this world before, now is simply a repetition of the cycle. You got your chance to defend. I give you now a sword to attack.
So you can rebirth that god we lost so many people to fight and kill?
So Ulamog was the little guy that you fought on the brain, right? The other guy was Yog-Sothoth, and he's dead.
Yog-Sothoth is dead?
Yeah, Yog-Sothoth is dead. That was the giant creature that was going to eat the sun.
I see.
Yes. So now instead the multi-armed guy that, beat the shit out of you, and then you guys beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's coming back.
Eventually. If he thinks he's ready. He's kind of a chaos thing. He's kind of gonna fuck up, like, wherever he goes anyway, so.
Yeah, that would have been the guy I would have went for, but he's not here.
Yeah. Introductions are in order, I suppose. We have made ourselves known to you. We each offer gifts for the taking.
And next time we'll reveal what those are. Haha. But it's 9:57, motherfucker. All right. Some of you already have an idea of what these gifts are. I am going to probably not read them off in the Asgarath voice like I did last time and ruin myself for weeks to come. So we'll do that next time. I'll make it clear what everything does.
You should read it off in the god that offers it.
Yeah, I should do that. Because not everybody has a shitty Asgarath voice. Yeah, we will convene next time. We will pause here as we begin to make these gifts known. And I also recommend that you guys come up with an idea of what you want to do.
I already know what I want to do.
Okay.
Great. What number 20's got cooking?
Oh, I see. What number 20's doing? Well, good for you, because luckily there are 20 people in this court. That's pretty great. That's pretty good.
Are there actually 20? I don't think there's 20
the court
gifts, though.
Let's see. No, there's more than 20. I think there's 22.
Oh, right, because, right. No, but then, like, the
One,
Asgarath doesn't
two.
have one.
Yeah, he's not part of the court of 20, though. 1, 2,
And,
3.
the Raven Queen doesn't have one.
She's not either. 1, 2, 4, 5,
Oh, yeah, because it's
6,
Vakta
7,
and Aelin,
8.
that's why.
Yes, yeah, 22 because those two also have their own. No, the Raven Queen is not a part of the court of 20. She is above it, and so is Asgarath.
See.
All right. Yeah, so I will present those gifts next time. You guys will vote and try to decide. I know there's only 3 of you, so voting is a little bit of a tricky thing. But you will basically pick what you don't want, and then from there we will go on from there.
Oh, it's all 3 of us elected one god?
It is all of you coming to a consensus onto which one god you want. If you guys make me happy enough with what you do, I will give you another in due time. I will let you pick again. Or if you serve a specific god and they love you, then I'll give that one to you as well. So keep that in mind.
Alright.
All right. From there, we will close out. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.